at the confluence of the Three Rivers is Acrisure Stadium. It's the Sentinels and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Sentinels head coach. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous... Got a little room. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Pitt.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. It's the Sentinels offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. Sends it back in motion. The give to the fullback. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is something you just hate to see in the opening minute of a game. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. Quarterback keep. There's some room. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the back. On the option. Pulls it on the option. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Now on the option. Quick toss. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Off play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now after the sack, there is a man still down. That is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon. And the Sentinels will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So the Pitt Panthers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the sophomore running back. What a game he had last time out. Found Pater 3 times just under 100 yards in their win. The run inside. It's Turner.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down.
Finding some room. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. On the run, it's Turner.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Panthers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Turner. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. And the Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to keep it in the air. Knocked out way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires left. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Back to pass, it's Gunderson. Finds his man, it's Blake. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved to the 16, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on the money. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 49, set to kick off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first. Could be an alley. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. On the option. The option, he'll keep it. The pitch. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Running the option, it's Gunderson. And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you don't always see tosses into the boundary. Most people want to go to the wide side of the field. Defense was ready. Not as much space when you go wide out there, but more importantly, the defense doing a great job winning.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
And the Sentinels line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lee. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Turner. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. The short hands. It's Turner. There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Wide open downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to...
Snagged it, and there's running room. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
Man, you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch.
Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No, he's got him.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bentley. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Gunderson. Unloads to the right. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Pittsburgh sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical.
Makes the grab in their space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more space.
Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a first down.
Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? With the catch, it's Hunt. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Got his man on the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Panthers!
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Dropping back, it's Gunderson. Looking deep. Got a man, it's Avery. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Sentinels are in the hurry-up.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like that back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. Still second down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the number 14 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Wolverines coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. They get back on track after dropping their last game, and it gets them to 3-1. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Acrisure Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Holly's down working the sidelines. What's the latest on his status?
Checking in with the Sentinels head coach. They have got to keep an eye on their quarterback. He definitely struggled in that first half. Some of it, though, not his fault. He has taken a lot of hits. I can visually see the wear and tear, bumps, bruises, seeing him with some abrasions. They've got to do a better job protecting him, or we'll see if they make a change. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Sentinels will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. On the move. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. A designed run for the quarterback. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Face defense.
Face mask penalty costs the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Give to the fullback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. On the option, it's Gunderson. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's caught. It's Grimes. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. On the ground, it's Bentley. Maybe some room here. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. And the Sentinels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The option look. He'll keep it on 2nd down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Gunderson. Looking to the big tight end. can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And for the second time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. Nice to have the doink work in your favor every now and then, off the left upright and through.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Number 49, set to kick this one away.
He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page. And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
It's complete to the left. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Turner. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing, having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Doing it himself again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking for a man. It's Gunderson. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He'll field the punt. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Direct snap. They forged ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Now a timeout was called. Play clock was all the way down to 2. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Inside the 25. Got a little grass. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Salt into your wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The run inside. It's Bentley. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll start this drive with a pass, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
Pulls it in. It's Turner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab on the left. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. On the ground, it's Bentley. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. A one-sided game like this one and you suffer an injury, that is not ideal. Got 3 on first down, it's 2nd and 7. They'll try the right side. Got enough for the first. Across the 25, he's got room. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Sentinels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Defense looks like they're coming. 1st and goal, read option left. He pulls it. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. Pulls it again on the option. Touchdown, Sentinels! Great job by the back on the option. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long, so let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Keeps it on the option. The give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered.
Here's a little room there. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Good, solid tackle. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Pitch looking for the corner. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. Timeout is called with just a single second left. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.